Hi everyone, and thank you for joining us on our webinar today. I'm Tony and I'm Wired's Digital Marketing Trainer. We'll start off this session with a little bit more information about Wired Marketing in case you haven't dealt with us before. Now, we're a full service email marketing agency specialising in email marketing. Our clients range from small businesses to large PLCs and everything in between. We offer managed services through an agency style setup for clients who want to outsource their email marketing strategies, as well as offering support and training to clients who prefer to create email templates and campaigns before sending them themselves. Whether you're looking for a bespoke template, do-it-yourself email sends, or full campaign strategy and implementation, we can support you to success. Now, my own experience spans over 20 years, during which time I've been involved with digital marketing projects ranging from small, highly targeted, postcode-specific campaigns to full national and multinational integrated marketing strategies. I've worked across a number of B2B and B2C sectors and love sharing what I've learned through that time. So that's what you need to know about us. We'll now move on to the webinar. We always have a broad spectrum of attendees at our webinars, and the main aim is to give you more information on how to develop your email marketing by considering strategies that take us beyond email. The webinar should run for about 30 minutes, and you can contact me directly after the webinar finishes if you have any questions or if you want to have more of an in-depth conversation. Now, these are going to be the areas that we cover today: moving beyond email, segmentation, automation, web analytics, and CRM integration. Now, the aim of the webinar is to explore tools and techniques that are becoming ever more popular and necessary in the marketing industry today, and that help you to support and strengthen your marketing strategies. Standard email marketing metrics are easy to measure, but monitoring a contact's movement through their customer journey after they've engaged with your emails can often be challenging. We're looking to give you solutions to ensure that you are tracking behavior using tools and techniques such as segmentation, automation, web analytics, and CRM integration. We need to start tracking the behavior of our prospects and clients because of the information contained in this graph. It shows how important relevancy is to overall conversions through email marketing. As we move away from the shotgun email approach to a more relevant and tailored one-to-one relationship with our contacts, we can expect to see increased conversions. Now, companies such as Amazon, eBay, and Netflix have trained consumers to expect a personalized experience. That expectation has now begun to spread into B2B and other industries as well. They've moved beyond just creating an email marketing campaign and sending it out to all of their subscribers. During this webinar, we'll explain how you can also take advantage of the same strategies and techniques. So, segmentation. What is segmentation? Well, it's the art of splitting your list into different groups. These groups or segments consist of contacts with similar demands, needs, and wants. The aim is to create a category that matches the expectations of the customer's needs. Emails and content can then be sent to them based on these specific requirements. As we can see, segmented emails based on relevancy and personalization saw 18 times more revenue with a source from movable ink. Now, many marketers are guilty of sending emails to the full prospect or client list without grouping the lists or drilling down on key behaviors following a send. Segmentation will take your email campaigns to the next level and only requires some additional time spent on building your segments in the background and then targeting these appropriately. Now, the benefits of segmentation are that they provide a competitive advantage. It offers a one-to-one personal approach. You can review and analyze segments, mapping profitability. You've got a concentrated distribution of campaigns. It increases your return on investment and sales. It strengthens customer retention. It gives you a stronger and more strategic approach to your marketing. And you can also determine market opportunities and audience desires. So, why is segmentation beneficial to your email marketing strategy? A lot of marketers don't understand how segmentation works, why it's become a necessary tool for email marketers. Or perhaps they don't spend the time trying to understand the data and grouping the lists accordingly. Segmentation can drastically improve the engagement levels of your prospects and customers, helping to push the contacts through the conversion funnel and towards your end goal. Now, some of the main benefits of using segmentation are treating customers as individuals. Your customers are not all the same, and a one-size-fits-all approach doesn't work when trying to develop and nurture a personal customer journey. Each contact has different needs, wants and expectations, and they all react differently to each piece of marketing you send or show to them. Your contacts are at different stages of the journey. Whether you have a large or small database of email contacts, each customer will be at a different stage in that journey. This should influence what content you send to them and at what time. An improved reputation. So when you send a targeted campaign using segmentation, you then provide a personal experience for the recipient. This automatically creates triggers in the mind and makes them more receptive to your campaign and content. And you get better conversions. Targeted email marketing results in more opens and clicks. Therefore, more people are reading your content and looking at your products. As the interest for your content grows, so will your engagement level and your conversion rates. Segmentation can really drive the relevancy and personalization of your email marketing, as we've seen. But when there are benefits and strengths, there are always going to be challenges as well. And the one main challenge with segmentation is that you can only create segments from data that you've captured. You can't be picked out of fresh air. We cover some solutions to this later in the webinar, but your data capture methods and the integrity of your data need to be considered when creating your segments. For example, how would you target specific geographical segments if you don't have address or postcode data for your clients? If you use inaccurate data, you reduce and if not possibly destroy the relevancy of your email marketing communications. This can lead to people unsubscribing from your list or even marking your emails as spam. So how do we implement segmentation? As we've just discussed, to segment you need an initial group of data. You can collect this information from surveys, questionnaires, sign-up forms, downloads, during checkout, online profiles, and through social media. Having successfully built up an email list, you should be aware not to undo all that hard work by spamming users, causing them to unsubscribe. During the data collection process, you'll need to gather more than just email addresses. You need to understand your contact's likes and dislikes, the demographic information such as the job role, age, or location, in order to build targeted segments. Database segmentation is a powerful tool for targeting email contacts based upon a number of elements. It's thought that the more detailed and precise segments are, the more valuable it would be for business. But due to such vast ranges of products, enormous libraries of content, and millions of platforms collecting data, many companies choose to use basic segmentation such as gender, date, and time. There are an overwhelming amount of ways that you can segment your data, but they can be split into 4 groups. Demographics, so they're things such as age, gender, ethnicity, disposable income. We then have psychographics, so they're things such as interests, preferences, activities, and opinions. We then move on to geographic, such as region, postcode, street name, or country. And the 4th is behavioural. So now we're looking at device being used, number of emails opened, number of clicks on emails, and the times that those emails are opened. Data can be combined or layered to achieve the level of targeting required. More advanced examples of email segmentation campaigns make use of combined or derived data to go that step further. So, for example, buyer personas or customer lifetime value. So a couple of examples of segmentation. A very basic segmentation campaign could be a sports retailer who sends separate campaigns to female and male contacts. A slightly more advanced example from the same retailer would be sending different campaigns to female and male contacts, but also including different sizes and styles based on previous purchases and buyer persona. The world's your oyster when it comes to segmentation, and the more focused you make it, the more relevant it will be to your audience, resulting in better return on investment and effectiveness of each campaign. Segmentation takes email personalization and email relevancy to a much higher level. Rather than just personalizing by using a high first name, you can personalize a prospect or client's experience based on more in-depth insight. So automation. What is automation? Marketing automation is the process of automating repetitive tasks related to marketing activities and to connect different parts of the marketing funnel without physical interaction. This results in a managed conversational flow that encourages focus and engagement with your contacts. So what are the benefits of automation? Well, marketing automation not only allows you to complete tedious tasks and resends, but it also creates an effective working culture which is time and cost efficient. It therefore allows you to collect data in a stylized and sophisticated manner, whilst using the data constructively and managing a customer's journey without the need to intervene. According to Forrester Research, B2B marketers who implement marketing automation increase the sales pipeline contribution by 10%. So here are some of the benefits of marketing automation for you and your contacts. We have increased productivity. We can create an engaging and personal experience for each customer. We've got saved time and cost for employees. Consistent conversation flow. It allows you to predict customer movements and enables marketers to lead as opposed to following their subscribers. Automation allows you to move away from the shotgun approach, which is not only impersonal, but often can lead to pushing contacts away due to irrelevant content. As we saw in the relevancy graph previously, moving away from a one-to-many relationship and building a one-to-one relationship can have a positive impact on your marketing strategy. Campaigns will become more focused and use advanced techniques such as dynamic content to display the correct content. This results in content that is relevant to contact information and is also on a demographic, behavioural and geographical basis. Using this style of strategy will position your company as a thought leader in your industry. Your business will be at the forefront of a prospect's mind, even if the contact isn't yet ready to buy. This is achieved through content thought leadership pieces, downloads, resources, studies, events, and newsletters to instill trust. Now, 78% of successful marketers say that marketing automation is most responsible for improving revenue contribution. That was from the Lenskold group. So content is used alongside effective tools such as automation, personalization, and segmentation, providing a one-to-one relevant communication with the contact. By sending specific emails with a specific message at the right time, you can speak to your contacts at a time that is suitable for them. Through monitoring the open times of your emails, you can use automation to deliver content at a time when your contact is active and engaged with the device. Automation not only allows you to strategically structure and manage your outbound marketing with ease, but it also enables you to develop inbound marketing strategies which are customized directly to the needs and expectations of your audience. Through capturing this data and analyzing patterns within a prospect or customer's journey, you'll be able to be in control of your customers, giving you the ability to predict further channel movements and future purchases. You can then use this information to send relevant content, which will help to lead the prospect through the lifecycle marketing funnel, as we can see in the graphic there. So how can automation help you increase your return on investment? Well, when selecting to use any new tool or system within a company, such as marketing automation, the ROI is almost always at the forefront of all decision making. The benefits of using marketing automation are great, but if the tool isn't being used to its full potential or in the appropriate manner, this can be a risk. That's why it's important to thoroughly understand any software before investing. Using in automation allows you to manage and control your clients, customers and prospects in a much more structured and sophisticated manner. Understanding the personal needs and wants of your audience means you're able to customize your content to the taste of each individual, keeping them engaged and interested in what you have to say. Through monitoring the movements of your customers, you'll be able to predict the thoughts and interests through behavioral patterns and trends. This allows you to automate triggers, which will provide content at the correct moments. Through perfectly timed persuasive content, you can lead your audience rather than following them. You could also see an increase in your return on investment due to the following reasons: the reduced cost of manual sends through automated triggers, increasing sales and revenue due to interaction and customer management, reducing lead time as you're able to monitor interest through channel movement, encouraging conversations and company visibility, broadening target audience, freeing up employee time, allowing for further staff initiatives, And the relevancy of marketing means a one-to-one experience, which obviously boosts the return on investment, as we've already mentioned. So marketing automation allows you to gather reliable and usable data. The extra data, which is collected through automation, can then be used to build your segments from the previous section. You can generate promising prospects through automated movement monitoring. As we automatically move our prospects or customers, we can look for electronic buying signals. When these are identified, we can send relevant and personalized content to that contact to look for a conversion. It enables you to create an attentive while very personal customer relationship without having to identify and address each and every contact by hand. We can be effective and strengthen our strategies using triggers and automated follow-ups. Certain behaviours that we notice could signal buying intent or someone moving towards that stage of the funnel. We can use automation to keep an eye out for these signals and then to react at an appropriate and optimised time. It improves your brand activity, which influences engagement, loyalty and awareness. As your email marketing becomes more efficient and relevant to your audience, you can expect to see an increase in engagement and interaction. This type of personal service builds awareness, loyalty and advocacy in your work and your brand. And as per the relevancy graph that we looked at, you can target relevant content to contacts based on their engagement, suitability or behaviour. Moving towards a one-to-one relationship with your clients, you can expect to see an increase in conversions as a result. So web analytics, what are they? Web analytics refers to the measuring of reports from web data, which allows you to optimize web usage and traffic, whether it's your website, social media platforms, blogs, SEO, or PPC. So what are the benefits of using web analytics? It allows you to manage and monitor your multi-channel strategy, so you can see what web traffic is coming from where, and also see which type of traffic converts best. Knowing as much as you can about each separate channel and what it is adding value is pivotal in improving the ROI of your marketing efforts. It shows strengths and weaknesses of your marketing approach. So when you know which channels and content are working best and which ones aren't so strong, you can optimize and test whilst looking to improve. You can identify which platforms work best for your business. So identifying your best performing channels is important, but equally important, if not even more so, is knowing where you might be wasting your time. Underperforming channels either need a complete overhaul in approach and strategy, or they need to be removed completely. Don't waste time on channels that aren't working. It highlights key content which is of interest to your visitors. So analysing your web traffic can highlight which content is producing the most clicks. Using this data alongside bounce rates, you can identify the topics and content that are of most interest to your audience. It gives insight into where viewers are coming from or where they're leaving the site. Being able to see where your web traffic is coming from is helpful for knowing your most effective channels. Ideally, you want to keep visitors on your site for as long as it takes to convert them from a visitor to a customer though. Knowing where people are exiting your site and when they're doing it can help you to identify any holes in the net of your conversion strategy. And it helps to identify call to action flow issues. So certain call to actions will be more effective with each of your different segments. As they travel through each page of your website, you'll be able to see the call to actions which are working and the ones which aren't. It enables you to connect specific pages to drive success and push contacts towards your popular pages to capture the data. So you can only direct traffic to your highest converting pages if you know which pages they actually are. Use your web analytics to identify these pages and to optimize the others. It displays traffic, quantity, time, platforms and referrals. So greater insight into your audience, such as peak traffic times and most used platforms or browsers, can help with optimization, personalization and segmentation of your audience. And it provides the opportunity to reflect and progress to improve opportunities and objectives. So as we've already mentioned, using all of the data at your disposal to test and optimize your individual channel approaches, email marketing strategies and landing pages will increase your return on investment. When measuring website activity, it's easy to get distracted by the amount of traffic the site is receiving, but with analytics you can now measure through set target-driven goals and objectives. We understand visitor numbers are still important, as the greater amount of traffic you attract, the more possible it is to achieve your targets. When creating your objectives, you should use the SMART method, allowing you to create achievable goals which are specific to the aim of your website. So consider the following. What is the aim of your website? Are you targeting an individual page? Do your page objectives stand out? Are you goal specific? Can you measure the success of a campaign on site? When you have your objectives in position and measuring your site's strengths and weaknesses, you then have the information you need to develop the site to improve your strategy to reach your SMART goals. Observing the flow of your site, identify where your visitors are landing, where they are going, how long they spend, and where they are leaving. Once you've addressed these themes, you can assess the purpose of your site and analyse whether you're having the effect that you intended. So does the site have the purpose you intended? Are you providing what your customers want or need? Does your site meet your aims and objectives? How can you amend and develop your site? What can you do to drive more traffic? Do you need to move or reword your call to actions? Are your customers getting stuck on a particular page? Are your customers bouncing off your site on specific pages? Are your email campaigns receiving clicks? What devices are your visitors using? Is your site slower depending on device or browser? And are there demographic business opportunities? You should aim to use analytics to develop and progress the effectiveness of your strategy, adding new elements of technology. This will enable you to manage your data in an easy and efficient manner. Monitoring site referrals allows you to see who is sending traffic to your site outside of your email marketing and SEO. This allows you to establish the impact that your social media, blogs, partnerships, and other advertising campaigns have on the business. This therefore allows you to evaluate the return on investment of these platforms and provide a thorough breakdown of how they're impacting the success of your site. Use the analytical data you've collected to develop content that meets the needs and wants of your customers, based on pages which received a large scale of traffic and interaction. You can also create clear call to actions from these pages, linking to other pages which relate to similar themes, content or products which may be of interest to your visitors. This enables you to turn your favourite content into a stream of success, leading your contact towards a data capture page and eventually conversion. So consider the following. How can you use your most popular pages to your advantage? How can you lead viewers from one page to another? How can you use multiple to drive traffic? How can you leverage your call to actions? How can you create more site referrals? When developing your online marketing strategy, analytics can guide you in the discovering aspects which are working well for your business and other aspects which need improving. Although you may not have previously thought about which channels are driving site visitors, whether it be email, social, referral, PPC or SEO, being aware of this allows you to see what content and platforms are your strong points and further how to adjust your marketing strategy and budget to reflect this. Not knowing this information weakens your strategy, as you may be wasting time on channels which are not working for your business, therefore you're unable to develop and grow your business. So CRM integration, what is it? Customer Relationship Management, or CRM, is a platform which allows you to manage all of your company relationships and interactions with prospects and customers. This enables you to track and manage your contacts, providing an attentive service, whilst integrating sales and marketing, which impacts profitability and productivity. 30% of marketers say having disparate data sources is the main reason they cannot glean useful insights from customers, according to Cybersphere Security. So what are the benefits of integrating CRM? So you can improve lead and sales conversions. You can keep data current and up to date. You can store contacts, demographic, geographic, preferences and personal data. You can store contact, engagement and interaction with brand by date and time. Enhance the prospect journey through marketing and sales integration. You can gain a holistic view of marketing and sales processes. Close gaps between sales and marketing, which encourages lifecycle strategy. You can monitor client and customer experiences. Allow team members to unite and access all collected information, and integrate email, social, marketing and sales. CRM systems can increase revenue by a whopping 41% according to sales teams from trackvia.com. So how do we integrate the systems? There are 4 easy steps to follow when looking at integrating them. The first is content. So start at the top of the marketing funnel by collecting data and expanding your audience's horizon. Develop engaging content and decide which platforms you aim to use to target your audience. Create campaigns, blog posts, social content, and which will allow you to collect data and direct traffic to your site. Following this, you should be aware of where your prospect is going to land and should therefore develop a powerful landing page that displays one clear call to action so your contacts don't get trapped within your site without finding the action you intended. Once you've developed your content, you should look to install an automated cycle that will pull your customer through the top of the marketing funnel, keeping your content personalized, relevant, and engaging. Second is connect. So now it's time to integrate and manage all of your marketing efforts with sales to create a holistic marketing strategy. This will strengthen the development of your business, improves productivity, passion, and positivity. Integrating your teams, platforms, and data will also enable you to reflect and process your strategy in an easy and efficient manner, allowing you to then manage the strengths and weaknesses of your objectives and develop your strategy. There are a number of ways to connect your email and CRM. It just differs depending on the platform you choose to use. If you're using a platform such as Salesforce or Microsoft Dynamics, you simply install an app that allows you to add your email service provider or ESP to your account. Other platforms may require an API connection that requires coding, which can be more difficult and may need the assistance of an outsourced professional. Connecting your emailing allows you to easily analyze opens, clicks, flagged, deletes, spam, and unsubscribes. Many CRM platforms offer social media tracking without any need for coding or app installation. The process is easy to follow and allows you to monitor your customers' engagement and interest through followers, likes, clicks, favorites, view, and more. The third is reflect. Once you've integrated your marketing and CRM platform, your current data will be transferred to the platform and you'll start to automatically collect more data through submissions, subscriptions, downloads, etc. Now this data will then be automatically structured and organized, creating profiles for each individual customer. You can then search for any name, review their engagement and interaction with your brand, whether that be if they opened, clicked, followed you on social, have purchased from you, if they've spoken to a member of your team, when they last spoke, how they interacted, and more. Through the use of lead scoring, you can set up notifications when prospects hit a specific level of engagement, allowing your sales team to have the ability to contact leads when they're ready to convert. Your sales team can also add notes to the customer's profile, which allows all co-workers to keep up to date with interaction and conversations. Capturing detailed data on your customers and clients allows you to monitor their interaction whilst learning the preferences and interests, enabling you to customize their experience further and provide a nurture series. Not only can you personalize and customize content, but you can focus on channels you know work well for your business and also promote products which seem to be trending. The fourth is progress. So using a CRM allows you to analyze the results of your data in a simple, systematic way. You can then use the information you collect to address the strengths and weaknesses of your email, website, social, marketing, and sales. Once you evaluate how you can improve and strengthen your strategy, you can then use data to create automated campaigns to develop a lifecycle strategy, which keeps your customer and prospects engaged and active throughout the customer journey. You may choose to use the results to target customers who have purchased with a loyalty scheme or ask for a review, or may send out a discount to those who are close to conversion but need a slight push, or even send a re-engagement campaign series to those who are opening but not clicking. The possibilities are vast, but CRM integration allows you to take control of your multi-channel strategy and provide the tools to strengthen and progress. So to move on to our conclusion. To move beyond email, we can consider the following points. Use segmentation to become more relevant to your audience. Send the right content in the right way at the right time, and you'll see an increase in your return on investment. Use automation to optimize your email marketing. you can collect data and start to lead your customers rather than just following them. Join the dots by integrating your systems. Use data collected from implementing marketing automation, which is then fed into your integrated CRM and ultimately used to segment your target audience for each email campaign. And use all of the web analytics data available to you to identify room for improvement and also to optimize and test your approaches and strategies. So that's the end of the webinar. I hope that you found the information useful and it's given you some food for thought on what you can implement to take your email marketing beyond email. Our contact details are on screen. At Wide Marketing, we're very open to any questions that you might have. Please feel free to contact us if you want to see how Wide Marketing can help you achieve email marketing success, or if you want to chat about what you're doing with your campaigns at the moment. Finally, the Wide team and I would like to thank you for attending our webinar and wish you every success with your email marketing. Thank you so much, and we hope to see you at our future webinars. Goodbye.